Hello and welcome back to Krish Wanderlust. Hope everyone is staying home and safe. There is no human being who doesn't have the desire to fly, lift off and go to any place you want by spreading your wings. That is the reason we love birds so much and we admire them so much. Today I am going to take you to a place called Koonthakulam Bird Sanctuary where thousands and thousands of birds come every year, flying thousands of miles year after year and never stop coming back. Koonthakulam Bird Sanctuary is a 1.2933 square kilometer protected area declared as a sanctuary in 1994. Adjoins the tiny sleepy village of Koonthakulam in Nanguneri Taluk of Tirunelveli district. It has a population of around 1530 who reside in around 422 houses there. This is the data actually from 2011 census. This place is located at a distance of around 35 kilometers from Tirunelveli city. You can either drive or ride here in your own vehicle or get a bus or taxi from the nearby city called Tirunelveli. The nearest airport would be Tuticorin or Tuticorin, which is 73 kilometers from this place, and another one is Trivandrum International Airport, which is 170 kilometers. The railway stations nearby are Tirunelveli, which is 34 kilometers away, and Nanguneri, which is 49 kilometers away. This turn is pretty important. Please note this turn because this is from where we take a turn to the Nanguneri district from the national highway. So don't miss this turn because otherwise we will have to travel a long distance forward and then take a U-turn to reach there. When we talk about Koonthakulam and its birds, the first name we should know is of Mr. Bal Pandian. Mr. Bal Pandian is a self-taught bird watcher and conservationist who was born and brought up amidst the calls of thousands of birds that visit Koonthakulam each year. As he grew, so did his passion for these winged visitors, whose welfare Pandian has dedicated his life for actually. With the support provided by the Wildlife Trust of India under its rapid action projects, Pandian continues his effort to keep birds in Koonthakulam safe. Using his knowledge of birds acquired through keen observation and informal education over years, in addition to hand raising and rehabilitating the displaced chicks, Pandian also safeguards the nest from poachers and ignorant tourists. He guides visiting ornithologists or photographers and bird watchers, and also spends time with the local school children, teaching them about the birds and filling them with the pride in their village's natural heritage. The world should definitely know more about such unusually good human beings. It is not too difficult to find people making a living working for the disadvantaged, but it is indeed rare to find someone who gives his earnings or even sells his possessions for the welfare of other species who cannot speak or express their gratitude for whatever one has done for them. Hats off, Mr. Pandian. Just looking at the paddy fields, so wonderfully calming. The color of the paddy field will have changed each and every time I visit. Sometimes during the harvest season it will have turned into golden brown color. Growth period it is actually in lush green color. The Koonthakulam Bird Sanctuary can be visited during the timing 9 am to 5 pm and you need to pay 10 rupees as entry fees and 50 rupees for the camera. Koonthakulam Bird Sanctuary is actively protected and managed by the village community. Local people take a keen interest in protecting the sanctuary. Birds coming to the villagers' backyards are well protected and regarded as harbingers of luck. The excreta of the birds and the silt from the tanks is collected by the villagers in summer and applied as fertilizers to the fields. All villagers protect the birds, their nest and the fledglings. Fallen chicks are taken care of in the rescue center till they are able to fly on their own. Anyone disturbing the nest are punished, mostly by shaving their head or making a public procession on a donkey, which is a year-old tradition which is followed in the South Indian states, especially in Tamilnadu. The Indian festival Diwali, as well as festivals that require the use of heavy speakers, is not celebrated here because the sound would drive away the winged visitors. We should actually learn the lesson of coexistence from these villages and see how well they live in harmony with other species. I have set up a couple of watchtowers here. One is a concrete watchtower and one is a metal watchtower. The metal one is a bit flimsy, but the concrete watchtower has 2 or 3 stories and we can just climb and see the birds more clearly. I have painted all those birds on these small walls, and even they have named everything so that the visitors can know which all birds are here. Rare bird species like the great cormorant, the purple heron, the comb duck and the northern shoveler, even the common teal are recorded here. Also threatened species like the spot-billed pelican and the painted stork, they are also found here in this protected area. Painted stork is the most major attraction of this place. The flock is always a treat to watch. The bubble plantation in Koonthakulam is a main breeding ground for several birds. The sanctuary is visited by more than 43 types of water birds, both resident and migratory every year, especially in the months of January and February. They vacate their nest in the months of July and August after nesting, hatching and nurturing the young chicks. The freshwater fishes found in the water bodies form a sufficient prey base for the birds, and the lush green paddy fields and the vegetables cultivated in this region provide a variety of food for these birds. There is also an interpretation center and watchtower, even a children's park and dormitory that are open for the public use throughout the year. The visit here during April end would be a memorable one, as the scene of adult birds feeding their chicks and guarding the young ones from the hot sun by spreading their colorful wings will be a visual treat. The few staff always be there at the bird sanctuary are very helpful, and they even help us with the binoculars if we don't bring them. Respect how they treat the birds, how they care for the birds, and do the same, because the birds fly thousands of miles each and every year to reach this place because they have taken care of them for centuries like this. As tourists or the people who visit the place, we should all have that responsibility. Even if you are not that keen about bird watching, you can just come to this place and sit here for hours and hours. And because of the silence over here, the way they have kept the place, it is neat and clean, and they have planted lots and lots of trees over here. A lot of people ask me why I travel long distance on a motorcycle when you can go by a car. Isn't the car more safe? The motorcycle is dangerous and all kind of things. So this is my answer to them. It is more like a passion. When you are on your bike, you experience the open air and the wind brushing through your face. Colors around you is vivid and vibrant, and it is a totally different experience. The people who ride bike will understand what I'm saying. I just love it, the sheer enjoyment of being on a motorcycle. That has been my answer to each and every person who has asked me the question. Yes, the car is more convenient. It's easy to carry things. It is weatherproof and all those things are there. But it doesn't give the feel that we get when we ride on a bike to a place. That is the only reason. So if you like my video, please like and share it with your friends and family. And if you want to see more videos of this kind, please subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon to get the notifications whenever I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching. Adios amigos.